your home of the three greatest decades of the gaming industry, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of Super Mario Bros. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So let's get our first run of the live stream started. I'm going to use the warp zone to warp all the way to World 4. Power start time. Well, hello there, Chad Middleton, my friend. How are you doing today? How is everything with you? Hope all is well. A big welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of 80s, 90s, and noughties gaming. This is my session of Super Mario Bros. Chad, hope you enjoyed the live stream. And thank you so much for checking out the live stream, much appreciated. Do the Mario dance. What even is the Mario dance? I'll just jump up and down like that with my fist in the air, will I? Punch the ceiling. From the Super Mario Bros. Show. Wait, what? I can't even recall that dance, to be honest. Is it the commercial that they do, the plumbing commercial, the Mario Bros. Commercial? Is that what you mean? Time to warp to the fifth or fourth world. Well, hello there, Dr. Banana, my good friend. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop by the live stream. Session 2 of my Super Mario Bros. Live stream. Super Mario Bros., of course, originally released in 1985, a time when gaming was simple and fun. On Nintendo Entertainment System. So yeah, great to have you in the live stream, and thanks so much for taking the time to join. And I hope all is well with you. No, the old cartoons with Captain Lou. Jeez, I can't. Oh, that one. I thought you meant the actual. Sorry, I read that wrong. I thought you meant the movie. Apologies. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Thank you indeed. Welcome, Dr. Banana. So, I think now would be a good time to reveal some Super Mario Bros. Trivia for this live stream. I'll have one piece of trivia for each live stream. So, what will I go with? I will. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. This is an interesting one. Mario and Luigi were originally going to fly a rocket and shoot like missiles at enemies. Imagine that. So it was originally going to be some kind of a side-scrolling shooter. Imagine that. Imagine seeing Mario or Luigi flying around in a rocket shooting enemies. Now, what's interesting is we saw something like that come into effect with Super Mario Land, which which released on the Game Boy. We saw Mario inside a submarine, and you could also shoot like kind of like rockets at enemies inside that submarine. So the idea kind of evolved into that. Ooh, there's probably his mushroom back there somewhere, but tell us about the Mario portrait above the TV. Oh yeah. Sorry, you can only see like the like lower half of Mario's face, but that was actually painted for me by a friend of my dad's a good couple of years ago. He's actually a fantastic artist. I don't know him personally, but holy crap, he is a very talented artist indeed. So that's the story behind the Mario portrait. I forgot it was even there, to be honest with you. Glad you noticed it. It's so like it's so fitting, isn't it, for my Super Mario Bros. Live streams? Oh, it was indeed. It was indeed fantastic gift. Very thoughtful gift as well. Like you have to be really talented to like get that mushroom. No, but you have to be really talented to be able to paint Mario like that. It's just so cool. So I'll have some more Super Mario Bros. Trivia to share in the next live stream. So stay tuned for that. This will take me all the way to World 5. So I hope everyone is having a great day. And thank you so much for your continued support with Classic Hits Gaming. Your support means a lot. And it is great to be able to share Super Mario Bros. With all of you lovely people. Bring you all back to a time when gaming was simple and fun. Bring you back to like the birth of platforming, more or less. Because Super Mario Bros. Really established the platforming genre. You know, really put that genre on the map, which would inspire future platformers like oh god, like Sonic the Hedgehog, for example. And it would also like the gameplay mechanics, not just platform, but the gameplay mechanics and just the structure of this game would essentially set the tone for the future of gaming. And I mean, obviously, I mean, this game, you know, became like Mario, the character of this game, Mario, you know, became a household name. I mean, I think anyone who's anyone knows who Mario is. You know, um, oh god, that's close. Oh my god, Hammer Bros. I hate these guys. Oh, that's close. That was too close. Oh god. So Mario, like, even though he was around as far back as Donkey Kong, um, debuting as Jumpman, and you know he would return again with his brother Luigi in Mario Bros. Um, it was really this game, Super Mario Bros, that kind of put Mario on the map. Really, kind of gave him his identity. You know, established the Super Mario Bros. Series. You know, we don't really get a lot of sequels to like Donkey Kong, as in the original like Donkey Kong series, as opposed to you know Donkey Kong Country or anything like that, or um, we don't really get a sequel to the Mario Bros. Arcade series. So, like Jumpman would kind of evolve into the Mario in Mario Bros. And then that would evolve into Super Mario Bros. And that's pretty much when like he became a lot more established. Your favorite singer is in Fortnite now. Oh God, who is it? Billie Eilish. I think I heard about that. Actually, look, Fortnite has become um, um, I was going to say free advertising, but surely, like Billie Eilish or her record company, whoever makes the business decisions and takes care of all that financial stuff, surely they do have to pay Epic Games, though. I'm guessing that's how it works, though. Because I was going to say free advertising, but is it really free advertising, though? Either way, anyway, it's advertising. Like Fortnite has basically become an advertising juggernaut. You know, I mean, using the art form of you know video games um, to advertise um, your your brand, your talents, whatever. Because like video games are bigger than movies, music. It's the biggest form of entertainment. It's the most profitable form of entertainment. So what better way to use that as a platform to advertise something? So that's what Fortnite has become. I don't think Fortnite has went beyond just being a video game. It's went beyond being like an innovative kind of idea, like the battle royale. Even though they didn't actually invent the battle royale system, but yeah, it's come a long way. It's something different now. It's yeah. Yep. First castle of the live stream. Oh crap! I didn't realize how big that fucking fire thing was. Jesus Christ! Oh God! Give me! I'm gonna die again. Oh yeah! Fucking bastard! Ah, oh, straight into the fireball. Disaster. Oh fuck! Straight into the lava. Fine example of. I think this particular um, stage here, World 5-4, um, castle level, the perfect prime example that platforming games are not as simple as moving from left to right or running from left to right because you simply cannot. Even speedrunners. I mean, speedrunners are extremely talented individuals, okay? And they make it look like, so I'm just adjusting my nose. They make it look like it's so simple. They make it look like all you have to do is run from left to right. But what you don't realize is they are timing their jumps perfectly. They're really skilled. They're a lot more skilled than you ever can hope to be honest with you. You know? So yeah, it's the point. I mean, you can't just run straight across here. You literally you have to jump. You have to jump here. If you keep running, see, that can happen too. But you can't just keep running. You need to jump at the right times, at the right places. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna go back to the start here, unfortunately. Damn it, anyway. This is the time before extra lives or anything. Oh god. Oh shit. Am I gonna get that? I just cheated the system, and I feel great for doing it. See what happened there? I eliminated the fire bar. I love it. That was absolutely fantastic. Must, fall into the lava. And I got an extra life as well. Even better. Bowser, you're in for it now. So long, Bowser. Rocket League and Minecraft was okay, with the Mario skins being exclusives. But everyone blaming Nintendo for Samus not in Fortnite. I don't know, Chad. I haven't been hearing anyone speaking out against Nintendo on this. I was actually looking at Eurogamers. Now I know like you're from America and I'm from Europe, so it's obviously there's obviously like a different market here. Like, but anyway, Eurogamer. I was looking at their Facebook post about that news, and pretty much 98% of the comments were all saying good, and they completely agreed with Nintendo on this. But I'm guessing there are people out there in other areas of the world and just different people who would like kind of go after Nintendo with this. I have an interesting perspective on that one actually. Dashi Mario Maker vids are the best. They're hilarious. They're absolutely seeing him rage is just a thing of beauty, to be honest with you. So the thing about it is, who's going after Sony for making Final Fantasy VII exclusive? I rest my case. Who's going after Microsoft for literally trying to purchase the entire video game industry and put them all under the Xbox Studio brand? Now I rest my case. I don't. The thing about it is, right, it's Nintendo's property. Nintendo decide where their intellectual property goes and how it happens. Okay? And let's face it, as I mentioned earlier, Fortnite has essentially become a marketing tool. Okay? Video games are the most profitable form of entertainment, extremely popular, more popular than movies and music combined. Okay, and Fortnite is a massive game. So because of that, because of those two combining factors, Fortnite has now become a massive marketing tool. So companies, from all across different industries use Fortnite as a way to advertise their products. Okay, Nintendo don't need advertising. They're Nintendo. Okay, people are going to buy Metroid. People know Metroid. It's been around for like 40 years. You know, um, Nintendo don't need the advertising when it comes to, Samus. The difference between, the difference with God of War is, yes, God of War is a massive franchise. It's a massive IP, first party IP for Sony, of course, and it's got a massive fan base. Of course, it does. But the thing is, there's still many people out there that don't really play for God of War. And God of War went through a pretty big break before God of War 2018 or 2017, whenever it came out. Okay, that's what you have to take into consideration. So maybe Sony could do with a bit of advertising, getting the Kratos brand out there to audiences who don't play God of War or don't know what God of War is. And let's face it, Xbox could do with all the advertising they can fucking get. No, I'm not saying like Nintendo better or Sony. I'm not saying that. I'm just stating facts at the end of the day. Okay, I'm not intending on the igniting a console war here. I don't believe in console wars. They're stupid. People who engage in that kind of behavior are stupid. So yeah, that's my take on the situation. Anyway, that's my take on the situation. Like, I just think it's kind of hypocritical that certain members of the gaming community would call out Nintendo for wanting to make Metroid skins exclusive to Fortnite, but completely ignore the fact that Final Fantasy VII remake and rebirth are exclusive to PlayStation as well as Silent Hill 2. I mean, I perfectly get the fact that Final Fantasy VII originally only released on PlayStation, but that was originally. Like now, the entire Final Fantasy franchise is multi-platform. It's available across multiple platforms, and even the original Final Fantasy VII is on multiple platforms as well. You know, um, and what about making like Street Fighter Five exclusive to PlayStation? And again, what about Microsoft literally wanting to purchase the entire industry? You have to take that into consideration as well in your when you're actually criticizing Nintendo for wanting to make the Metroid skin exclusive. You know, it's Nintendo. They decide whether or not their skins appear in Fortnite or not. Okay, as I mentioned, they don't need the advertising. I actually love this. I think this is supposed to be a snow stage. A snow stage. God, try to say that fast 10 times. Um. Oh God, I hate the springs. See? Oh, just lost a life because of that now. Only one life left. Pressure was on. And also, I just want to say something else about the people who are apparently. Um, what way did you put it again? Everyone like blaming Nintendo that Samus is not in the Fortnite. Oh, Nintendo, you're responsible for not putting in Samus Aran in Fortnite. Oh, you're so bad. But the reality is that more than likely the people who are moaning about this don't even engage with Nintendo's IPs anyway. Are more than likely Nintendo haters anyway. So why the fuck do they care all of a sudden that Nintendo isn't putting Samus Aran into Fortnite? As if they could give a fuck about Samus Aran. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, like. Oh fuck, that's close. Damn it. And that's the end of that chapter. Well, another run coming up. This time I won't do the Warp Zone. I'd like to kind of be a bit diverse with my Super Mario Bros. Live streams. Kind of show World 2 and 3 this time around. If I can make it to World 2 and 3. And also, I forgot to actually mention, thanks, Chad. I forgot to mention the point that you actually made there about Rocket League and Minecraft. Yeah, it's my understanding that the Nintendo um, content that was released for Minecraft and Rocket League were exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, and nobody really made any noise about that. They just said, "Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense to have the Mario Pack on the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft because it's Nintendo. It makes sense. And it makes sense to have Mario and Luigi vehicles in Rocket League because it's Nintendo. And all of a sudden, Fortnite. Oh, why did Nintendo allow Samus in Fortnite? Oh. Like, come on, like. Any reason to have a go at any reason to have a go at Nintendo? Really, that's what it is. There's so many Nintendo haters out there. Any reason at all to hate Nintendo. That's what it is. Even though they don't even interact with Nintendo, they don't buy their games, they don't buy their consoles, they hate them left, right, and centre. But all of a sudden they're crying because Samus Aran isn't in Fortnite. Make you laugh. It's gone there. So no warp zone in this run through. Straight to World 1 of 3 this time. Fun fact about that Super Mario Bros. 30th anniversary 8-bit Mario amiibo. I used it to once squash a big fat spider. And I mean a big fat spider. To the point where you could literally hear it crawling on the wall. Getting fucking goosebumps just thinking about it. Oh shit, I'm gone. Fortnite doesn't care for Metroid, only the money the skins would bring. Oh, exactly. All Fortnite, all the executives at Fortnite care about is money. Just like with any company, any game company, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, doesn't matter who they are. At the end of the day, the suits. Now I'm talking about suits here. I'm not talking about hard-working game developers, who put their blood, sweat, and tears into making fun content for their audience, who have a passion for the gaming industry as much as gamers do. I'm talking about the suits. I'm talking about executives. I'm talking about people who just live, breathe, and fucking die money. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Those kind of people. Yeah, all they care about is making money. They see a gigantic, popular franchise, popular brand, and they know that people will engage with the game. They'll purchase the skins straight away. That's exactly what it is. It's all they care about. It's not about, oh, we're devastated that we couldn't bring Metroid to the community. You know what? Fuck off. You're just devastated because you couldn't make money off Nintendo. You know? But yeah, what it really comes down to, as I mentioned earlier, like it's up to Nintendo what they do with their IPs. It's like it's not like, oh, you said no to the mighty Fortnite. How could you? Ooh, it's Nintendo. They fucking practically fucking like wrote the fucking blueprint to gaming in many ways. Console gaming anyway, at least. You know? Their franchise has been around a lot longer than fucking half the people who even fucking make Fortnite. So yeah, they don't think they owe Fortnite or Epic Games or its fucking fan base anything. Fuck them. Go and play a real game. You Fortnite fucking freaks. Sorry. Oh god. That's what I get now for insulting the Fortnite fan base. I'm sorry. I don't want to insult anyone who plays any games. I mean, okay, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm one half of the dynamic duo, for Christ's sake. Long since retired, of course. But I played Fortnite. A lot of it. So, like, I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm just like, I suppose all I'm really saying right now in terms of like a Fortnite discussion is that when it comes to skins coming to Fortnite, it's up to the people who own the IP behind that skin. I mean, if it's a fucking giant banana or a fucking giant tomato that fucking Epic Games have created, yeah, I mean, they can put the thing into it whatever they want, but like if it's Samus Aran that's owned by Metroid, then they're the ones who will decide whether it's in the game or not in the game. That's all I'm saying. You want to play Fortnite and enjoy it, I'm not going to stop you. Geez, I can barely see that emoji. 100% I see. 100%. And I also just think that people can become so hypocritical in many ways in life. But like when it comes to stuff like exclusivity, like people become so fucking hypocritical all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden Nintendo should put their games on other consoles. Yet creaming their pants that Sony have made Final Fantasy VII an exclusive. And Xbox acquiring Bethesda and Activision. Oh, that's so great for gaming. Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. But oh, Nintendo, you should bring your skins to Fortnite and bring your games to Xbox Game Pass as well. As if fucking Nintendo need Xbox Game Pass. It's the other way around. It's the other way around, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Come on, no, like. Jesus Christ. Hmm. I mean, I was reading a comment from someone saying that it was talking about the rumored or apparently leaked. I don't know if it's leaked or rumored. It's pretty obvious it's going to happen anyway. Sonic Frontiers 2. Um, this guy was like, "Yo," I think that's how he started the conversation. You know, because that's how people talk these days. You know, "Yo." Well, to be fair, that was wrong. Probably before I was wrong. But anyway, "Yo" is how we started the conversation. So I was like, "Yo." Um, they should make it exclusive. No, he's like, I hope or something. I hope it's exclusive to PS5. Why? That's all I wanted to know. Why? Why should it be exclusive to PS5? What practical reasons should Sonic Frontiers 2 be exclusive to PS5? Literally, why? I mean, on Nintendo platforms alone, it actually Sonic sells more for obvious reasons. And the thing is, it's so funny because I can literally hear my haters right now. I can literally hear my haters who happen to be Nintendo haters, right? Criticizing me, saying, "Oh, you Nintendo fanboy, of course you'd say that. Oh, it doesn't sell better on Nintendo platforms. Why would you say that?" Are the same people who would call Nintendo a kiddie console. And it's only all kiddie games that sell on those consoles. Well, last time I checked, Sonic wasn't fucking shooting some fucking hose on a beach. Hmm? Last time I checked, Sonic the Hedgehog was a kiddie game. So if you're going to say that Nintendo systems are for kiddies and only kiddie games sell on it, well then you're literally agreeing with me that games like Sonic sell more on Nintendo. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's just so funny like how people will like be like fanboys and want like certain games to be exclusive to their beloved consoles, but then they would cry like when like Samus Aran um, isn't in Fortnite because Nintendo wanted to keep it exclusive. So selective when it comes to their hatred of exclusivity. It's hypocritical. I thought it was actually much later, to be honest. Mm. Where did that fireball go? There it is. Oh god, and that's a fact as well, by the way. What I said about Sonic selling better on Nintendo platforms, that's a fact. I'm not saying they don't sell on PlayStation or Xbox. That's not what I'm saying at all. Oh shit. What I'm saying is they sell more on Nintendo platform because it's obvious. Nintendo is a very like family friendly orientated company. Their games are family friendly. I mean, make no bones about it. Like that's the reality of it. I don't think anybody can deny that, no matter how like you can't deny that. Like it's fact. That isn't to say that like adults don't play Nintendo games because of course they do. just like kids play Grand Theft Auto. I mean, Grand Theft Auto has a massive, audience of kids. The same with Call of Duty. It doesn't change anything about the game. And people will play the game and enjoy it regardless of their target audience or the statistics of the audience. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we tend to make family-friendly games. That's a fact. So when games like that get multi-platform, then reality is they're going to sell more on Nintendo platforms. So this guy who wanted a sequel to Sonic Frontiers to be only on PS5 is like, why would you even come up and say it? What's it to him? I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand why somebody would say something like that. Like, how does it benefit if he's got a PS5? Okay, if he's got a PS5, he's going to buy the game, and but why does he like? What's it to him if the game doesn't come to other consoles? What's it to him if the game is exclusive? I just don't. That literally makes you 100% a fanboy, and it makes you stupid. If you get satisfaction that a game is exclusive to your beloved console, then that is just daft. It's silly, and it just absolutely makes you a fanboy. It's crazy. And the difference between Sonic Frontiers, somebody wanting Sonic Frontiers to be exclusive to PlayStation, as opposed to um, somebody saying, yeah, it makes sense that Nintendo would want their Samus Aran skins to be only on Switch. The difference between Mario being only on Switch is that Nintendo own the intellectual properties of the Super Mario Bros. Series and the Metroid series, meaning they own Samus Aran and they own Mario. That's the difference. Whereas Sega, a third party company who is not owned by Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft, make Sonic. So there is no logical reason as to why a Sonic game would be exclusive to one particular platform, where it makes perfect sense altogether that um, like a Mario game or a Metroid game would be exclusive to Nintendo platform. So this is going to be, oh my god, the camera's trying to focus. This will be my final run through of this live stream. I feel like games like um, Super Mario Bros. Don't really need like hour long live streams. That's just how I personally feel anyway. I mean, I know there's gamers with that could literally do like a 4 or 5 hour run of the game and do all different types of challenges like speed run challenges, no hit challenge, all that kind of stuff. Which, to be honest with you, sounds a lot of fun, really. But I just don't think I'd be kind of cut out for that now, to be honest with you. I know there's a fire flower in one of those boxes back there. That guy is so annoying, I just couldn't be bothered. You have to jump on it first to get the elevation. Do you use those glass screen protectors on your Switch or Portal? I'm not sure if I should. I don't. I personally, I probably wouldn't trust them, to be honest with you. I'd feel like they could potentially do more damage um, than actually than good. I feel like they could actually end up damaging um, my screen than actually protecting my screen. And that's just me. That's just me being like super overprotective of my screen. That's just me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think all you need to do really is just keep a kind of a basic kind of basic just give your screen a wipe every now and again. Put it into a protective case or something. Or in the PlayStation Portal's case, what I actually do is, well, by the way, that comes with a cool, and I mean cool, like fantastic little box, like little kind of storage box that you can actually put it into. But I also kept the, do you know the do you know like the what's the fabric? Do you know the kind of papery I'm so fucking stupid. What would you call it? You know when you get like a console like the Switch or the Portal, and it's inside this kind of like, oh Jesus Christ, like foamy type stuff. I'm doing a terrible job explaining this, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I puts it back into that as well, and then puts it into the box. So I'd say just forking out for instead of forking out for you know like the glass protector things, I'd say just kind of do it yourself. Really, just look after the screen yourself, and I'd say you'd be okay with that. I'd say I've had no real issues by doing that. I mean, I've had my Switch OLED now since October of 2021, or was it 2022? I don't even know. Um, and I don't have any real issues with it. I don't have any like massive scratches, or you can't really logically and realistically avoid 100% scratches, because scratches will come in all forms. I mean, tiny little scratches. I mean, literally to the point where like an eyelash, a Billy eyelash, can fall on your screen, um, and you might get a scratch from that. Like you can't avoid, even when you're cleaning your screen with a wipe, it could literally have a speck of dirt on it that could end up scratching your screen. But nothing to the point of like an actual scratch that you can see, like that's visible to you. You know, um, that hasn't happened to me, and it hasn't happened to PlayStation Portal, which I've had. Not to be fair, I've only had that for about a month or so, or maybe like 2 months or whatever else. But yeah, so it's just a matter of maintaining your screen, and yeah, I'd say we should be okay with that. Just thinking of the time here now, so it's yeah, I'm actually quite early actually. I'm actually going to avoid that spring. I'm actually going to avoid springs as much as I possibly can this run through. I keep forgetting how many worlds are actually in this game. I think it's out of 6 or 7. I'd say I'll wait. Maybe I'll get one for my phone only. Um, I mean, I that's that's just my take on the situation. Anyway, it would I don't know. It's like, I just think any screen is like protectable as long as you like look after it well. You know, like it's amazing when I go into game shops to buy a game physically, and they're like, you know, do you want like insurance and on this, like, you know, like, and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna like drop my game disc into a pit of cement anytime soon. You know, like, like I look after my discs, and the same with the screens as well. So I just think it's more of a kind of like a personal responsibility type thing, really. I think if I actually end up putting something onto my screen, like I said earlier, I'd probably end up doing more damage to the thing than anything else. So yeah, I just think it comes down to how you feel yourself um, about it, really. You know. But I always kind of hate giving advice, because I feel like if I come on too strong with my advice, it feels like I'm kind of like practically telling the person what to do, you know, which is not my intention at all, to be honest with you. You know, there's something interesting about games like Super Mario Bros. That were released in this time back in the 80s. Is there was a certain thing that existed that has become kind of, I would say, extinct in today's world of gaming, and it's the it's like, how far can you get in the game? Oh, I made it to World 5. Oh, well, I made it to World 6. Oh, and You know, the fucking the like the god of gaming like, themselves that could turn around and say, "Oh, well, I completed the game," and they'd be gasps like they'd be like, "Oh, you actually completed the game." Like completing, I swear, I'm not even joking. Like completing a game like Super Mario Bros. Back in 1985 was like, you know, it was just like I wouldn't say it was unheard of, but like when someone completed this game, it was a big deal. Like it was a massive deal. Oh my god, you actually completed this game, you know? Apart from like people saying like, oh well, I made it to the third world, and you know, Billy made it to the fifth world, or whatever else. Whereas nowadays, the concept of like completing a game is like, well, yeah, of course you completed it. Unless you're like me and you shelf games and you don't come back to them for like 27 years. But majority of gamers, like they'll have the game complete like over the weekend or whatever else, and yeah, it's nothing strange. They've completed the game. Of course, they completed the game. You know that kind of way. But honestly, back then, it was kind of like it was a luxury. It was an actual achievement, like an actual achievement. If you completed again, that's something I really wanted to kind of highlight in this session of Super Mario Bros. Was just that kind of mentality, that existed back then. It was honestly, it was oh god, it wasn't so easy, I suppose, like is what I'm saying, to complete a game, and that obviously the fact that you couldn't save your game, you know, played into that because nowadays you can save your game. So no matter how difficult, like no matter how many times you get your ass kicked in a game, you can save your game up to that. Oh fuck, up to that up to that point in the game. So I've one life left. I might as well. Yeah, I'll. This will be my last life. No, we have movie walking simulators. Yeah, no, we have movie walking simulators. I know, I know. That's another. Yeah, that's. I suppose that ties into the state of modern gaming. I suppose in many ways. And the thing is, like some people like that. Some people like games like Death Stranding, and they call it a piece of art. I mean, I call it a piece of shit to be quite honest with you. I'm sorry, but I mean, if I'm gonna have to wait like 4 or 5 hours for the game for it takes a while for the game to pick up, to get into the game. I'm sorry. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Title screen. Press start. World 1 of 1. Here's the game. Look, I'm jumping in this mysterious box. Oh, I got a coin. Oh, what's this enemy? Oh, I defeated an enemy. Oh, this is so cool. You know? Oh, wow. Oh, what's this? This magic mushroom. Excitement. Things are happening. Gameplay. I'm jumping. I'm moving. Things are happening on the screen. There's exciting music. Gameplay. I'm sorry. Like, the waiting 4 hours for a fucking walking simulator to kick in, is not my cup of tea. If you want to enjoy it, you're going to enjoy it. But it's not my cup of tea at all. But anyway, that's going to do it for the session, the live stream, session 2 of my Super Mario Bros. Live gameplay. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to join the live stream. Much appreciated, honestly is. Thank you for supporting Classic Hits Gaming so far. And I will see you next time on Classic Hits Gaming. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.